Shields up, Ironbreakers, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. We're currently going through the shader caching process because we had some AMD driver updates on account of Doom, the Dark Ages releasing and all that good stuff. But I do believe that at some point at 1 in the morning, most likely, we got the new events for Monster Hunter Wilds, so I figured we'd check those out. See what is going on. That'll be interesting. Also, I did record a video that I'm currently in the process of editing that I think you guys will enjoy. I think that'll be good fun. I've posted a little teaser over on X for those of you that potentially haven't seen it yet. Let me show it to you. Where is it? There it is. I will listen to this bad boy. But yeah, that'll be something that'll be up on the channel soon-ish. Whenever I'm able to fully edit it, because I have a kind of a big day today. We're doing this live stream, then I'm doing a surprise podcast that I hope you guys will enjoy, and then later today I want to play some more Doom to Dark Ages, because turns out, you put a shield in a video game and all of a sudden I'm addicted to it. It is what it is. Got a friend of mine asking if all we do in Monster Hunter is hunt monsters. I laughed and said, yes. Yes, that's exactly what we do. Nice face edit on top of the video. People will genuinely just not believe that I can play the longsword. How do you think I've made longsword guides before? I've played the weapon. Oh my god. Is the scarf event up? I believe, yes. I believe that is one of the events that we're getting. Warning. If you play the longsword, please consult the doctor. That's what it said right there. That's what it said right there. That was me. That was just what it said. Just what it said. It said, if you play the longsword, please see a doctor. God, I'm never beating the allegations. I've played this weapon before. I have. Scarf event is on the 20th. But there's new events today, right? Pretty sure there's new events today. I looked it up. I remember. And here I thought he just stole Gaijin or Eric's longsword videos and dubbed over him. Of course. That makes perfect sense. Just blatantly rip somebody else off. I would totally do that. Hey, new bounties as well, baby. But, let me see. You complete limited bounties. Bada.
Okay, see you later.
See you later. See you later, alligator. Okay, let's actually swap to something that's reasonable. There we go. Much better. Much better. Okay. So where's Ruri's Expedition 33 playthrough? There's too many games, okay? I'm only one guy. Alright? I'm only one guy. There's like 3 episodes of Expedition 33. There will be more. But we're probably doing Dark Ages first. Get that out of the way. And then I have some other... There's so many things, like... Because there's 2 other games that I want to cover that are coming up, I think, like, next week. Or something like that. And then at the end of the month, we have Night Rain. So there's 2 games. One of them at least should be fairly lengthy. I don't know about the other one. It's just like, bro, it was too much. How you liking Doom? I think it's fun. We owe us the Expedition 33 playthrough? You mean I owe you the Expedition 33. Did you play? I have played it. I have played it. I haven't finished it. Mostly because I'm saving it for stream. If I wasn't saving it for stream, I probably would have finished it by now. Also, I don't want to be using this armor. Equipment appearance. Let's swap back to... What's this one? That looks good. It's a mishmash. Although I could just use full Damascus. Would probably look better. Like, we could just swap this set to full Damascus. Why wouldn't we do that? I think at the time I didn't have materials for full Damascus. And so I was like, let me just wrangle something together real quick. Okay, there we go. We can do that. And then I can just grab whatever color this is. Save. Right? Yeah, it saved it. And then we grab this. And save. No! There. Now, we can go over here. This. Here, grab this. Over here, grab this. Then over here, grab this. I mean, fashion is one of the most important parts. Let's just be completely real about that, right? There we go. That looks much better. Tell Capcom to give us Lagi already. I mean, it's gonna be in summer. Keep it chill. Just keep it chill.
Hey, come here. I've got an announcement.
I bet you've got an announcement. Let's see what event quests we got. That's the important part. Ballet in the rain. The guild will reward you decorations if you... The guild will reward you decorations... Wait. So it's only decorations today? I thought we were getting more than just decorations. Huh. So I guess we don't get the new event quest today. We just got these for decorations. Okay, well, let's do whatever the hell this is. Ba, 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 ba. Make sure to avoid spoilers. Too late. People in chat already spoiled me to what is happening. It's like everybody thinks they're real smart, throwing out little hints about what's gonna happen. Like, the thing is, you might be real smart about being real subtle, but when you have about 100 people trying to be real smart and real subtle, the subtlety goes right out the window. So people have already spoiled me to one of the major events that I'm not going to talk about in case there's somebody in chat that doesn't know about it, but yeah. Everybody kept throwing out little hints. And I was like, oh wait, you said this thing earlier and this other person said this other thing earlier. I have a pretty good idea what's going to happen. And then it's just like also people on Twitter spamming it and whatnot. And it's like, yeah, okay, well, that's fantastic. It is what it is. Sorry, sir. Open wide. Say ah. Man, that's rough. That's rough though, Shiguma. There's some event quests today. I thought that we were going to get the scarf today, but I guess I was wrong. Oh damn, he just powered through.
Looking weak. Almost there. Leave this to me. Shields inbound.
No, wait, where are you going? Stay! Oh, I didn't hit the wound. No! Dropped his dignity as he's running away. Come back! Title Update 2 planned release date around June? I don't know. I think June might be a little bit early, but maybe towards the end of June they can do something. Yeah, I really thought that the new event quest was today. I remember seeing that, like, new event quests. And there are new event quests, like this is the event quest. I don't know if it's actually new, though, or if we've had this one before.
Excellent use of the terrain. Power up, activate.
Should be, there must be a gap for the collab. Isn't the collab at the end of the month? No. I'm probably thinking about something else. We can just look at the roadmap real quick. We can get an idea of where I got confused. Let's take a look at it.
Whiskers are tingling. Weather's changing.
Damn it, this is not what I was looking for. This is the event quest schedule. There should be one for the roadmap. Is it in the director's message? Yeah, it is. See, end of May. It's at the end of the month. That's the Capcom collaboration. So the summer event should be further down the line. Arc-Tempered Radal ends May 21st, so I'm assuming that is both, because we already lost the event quest. I'm assuming we're losing the free challenge quest as well. One month gap, then title. Yeah, I think that tracks for like end of June is where it would make sense. It's not gonna be sooner than mid-June, I would imagine, in terms of like when we get title update 2. That would be my expectation. And then in terms of the event schedule, we should have like a schedule here as well. Yeah, event quest schedule. See, I knew we were getting these, and I thought that one of these was the thing, but these are the ones. Here it is, Running Wild. Seal Dragon Cloth Alpha. Then there's also Romping Around. Mud Shrimp. You can get Mud Shrimps out of this one. Mud Shrimp is the one that I have the most. Peak Nursilla, an event quest for gathering fluffy eggs that you can use as additional ingredients when cooking the BBQ grill. So we kill Nursilla for eggs, we kill this dude for mud shrimps, and we have Fulgur Angie. You guys need to brush up on your Fulgur Angie skills. I hope it's at least like 5 strength Fulgur Angie. Arch-Tempered Radau is not permanent? No, it is not. Think Capcom will make a stream for update 1.011 that will also include a Capcom collab. If it was already in the files, it probably will already be all over the internet. See, that's something that they have to be careful nowadays with the whole... it's going to be all over the interwebs. Fortunately, that's just the way that it goes.
Yes.
Do 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 do. Why do you think we didn't get a 5 strength Arch-Tempered Radau? I feel robbed, not gonna lie. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Maybe they thought it was too strong for the average player to deal with?
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
I don't know. Like, there's a lot of players that aren't able to do Arch-Tempered Radau. Advanced Arc-Tempered Radau. Yeah. 5 strength should be the free challenge. The thing is, you get to a point where you're limiting people's ability to get, like, certain rewards and stuff. I don't know if Capcom wants to do that. I think that one of the most limiting rewards that they've ever done was Extremoth. Like, Extremoth was legit hard. A lot of people weren't able to do Extremoth. Come here, Lala Barina. I've got a present for you. Dragon's Dogma collab would be the GOAT, but the more obvious one is Street Fighter. Or Resident Evil. Those are the two more obvious ones. Extremoth was only layered, so it wasn't that big of a deal. I mean... But what is the reward for Arc-Tempered Radau? It's also just cosmetic. But they still don't want people not to get the rewards. I mean, because, you know, killing Arc-Tempered Radau in 50 minutes, anybody can do that, I feel like. I feel like if you practice enough, you're going to be able to get that done. Killing him sub 13, though, that's a different conversation. But to be honest, it's like, to me, you don't have to put like a reward at the end of an Arch-Tempered Radau Strength 5. I don't need a reward. I just want to fight him. Like, that's it. The fight is the reward. The hunt is the reward. I guess if you really want to, you can make it easier to get, like, better decos or something. You can have better deco drop modifiers. Because then you can't, like, oh, you're excluding other players from getting this, where it's like, no, they can get it at reduced rates. You know? Not to mention that most people wouldn't be doing it for farming that stuff. At least I don't think they would. But yeah. Is Gunland, G. Arkveld's Gunland still the BIS? Yep. I don't know if that's ever going to change. Like, Logi's Gunlands would have to be absolutely goated in order to beat this one. This is actually one of the things that annoys me a little bit, because I kind of would want to... I would want to make...
This is a rare research opportunity.
Let me also change the title, because I thought that today was the sealed thing, so I should change the title, because a lot of people are going to be coming in thinking like, oh, it's New event time. Oh, Rurikon's lying to us. So we'll just do this. I should change the thumbnail as well. Man, I worked so hard on that thumbnail. Let me see. Just grab one of my random hunt ones. Let's go with this one. Rory with streamer privilege, early access to event. Yeah, sure. Congrats on 10 million sales. I mean, I'm happy for Capcom, but so let's see some of the other things we wanted to get done.
Come on over.
I think I finished my Gunlance tree, right? I think we finished that. Yeah, Gunlance tree is finished. So next thing was the charms that we're working on. So let's take a look at what's in stock. Ooh, Boatman. Boatman's here. You know what I realized the other day? When I was doing the longsword video, which, you know, I made a longsword video. I haven't edited it yet. It will be going on the channel. It's me versus Arc-Tempered Raydal for my first longsword hunt. And I was like, I was going over when I went to craft the longsword, and then I realized, wait, I have a longsword I've crafted in this character. When did I play longsword? I don't remember playing longsword. And that's when I realized the reason why I have a Rathian longsword is this guy. Because I've been buying all of his goddamn weapons to see if he gives me these goddamn tickets. Look, this is why I've been doing it. I've been buying all the weapons so that whenever he shows up, he has tickets for me. So, look, I even have bow guns and bows now. And I've never played these weapons, you know that. And I was just like, why do I have a longsword? I've never played longsword. Why did I randomly craft a Rathian longsword? Like, what's going on? And then I realized, oh wait, it's Boat Guy. Boat Guy sold me the longsword. Oh man. I like the look of the Ardean gunlance, to be honest. It's just Ardean gunlances are kind of worthless.
Yep.
I wish I could have like a good one. I think I tried making a water one. I think it's pretty bad, right? The water one that we made. Like, let me see, because I'm pretty sure I have like a water one and a blast one, because the blast one that we have is also not great. 210, 250 blast. How did the one that I craft ended up being 210, 350 blast? And also, whatever happened to my paralysis gunlance? Because that was the one that was actually going to be useful. I don't know what happened to it. I think I broke it. I think I was like, fuck this gunlance. It sucks. Because the paralysis gunlance could actually be useful. Also, why do I have two of these? I need to get rid of some of these. A triple bayonet 1 and a hope gunlance 2. I need to get rid of these. And I also have a bone gunlance for some reason. Let's actually get rid of these now. So, yeah, sell that. Sell that. And then where's the bone one? Oh, right. I have 2 G-lawful boars. I was like, why is there 2 of them? Because I crafted 2 of them. Because I'm a greedy bitch. That's why. Okay. I think now we should be good. Is Slap Lance any good? Nah, not really. I mean, it's alright. Wait. I have another bone gun lance? Bro, what the fuck? Why? Why do I have so many bone gun lances? This is so weird. There. We got rid of it. Now, like I said, is there not a paralysis one? No, I've never crafted a paralysis one. No, I did craft a paralysis one, but it's not here anymore. For whatever reason. I should craft another paralysis one, to be honest. So, the blast one has affinity boost, and 3 element boost. This is also not particularly good. And this one's got sharpness boost, affinity boost. So these are both pretty bad. These are both pretty bad. I'm actually getting rid of both of these. They're bad. They're bad. So let's go ahead and break these down. Dismantle.
Okay, let's crack a few ancient mysteries.
I'm gonna crack down a couple of gun lances. Goodbye. Goodbye. And now let's see if we can forge like a good paralysis one. Do I still have paralysis infusions? I do. So paralysis there. Paralysis there. Oh, god damn it. Not trying lance? I will. At some point. It's just, I'm going over a lot of weapons, and I like focusing on one weapon at a time to make my guide videos. So, we were previously focused on hammer. Next up, we're going to focus on longsword. And then after that, I'm probably going to do greatsword. Basically, I'm saving lance and sword and shield to be the last ones, because those I'm actually going to enjoy a lot. So I'm getting all of the stuff that I don't care that much about out of the way so that I can focus on the ones that I do like. Okay. Now let's do this. Forge.
Ready to work.
Now let's upgrade it.
All right, let's see what we can come up with.
Our Genesis.
Ready to get to work?
Please be good. I think that was pretty bad. 3 affinity boosts and an element boost? Oh, God. That was indeed really bad.
Okay, let's crack a few ancient mysteries.
I don't know if I want to make another one.
All right, let's see what we can come up with.
That was so bad. Wait, do we not have like a good water one? I'm pretty sure we have a good water one, right? Why did I even try crafting a water one? Because like, this is the water. 210, 300, 10%. That's not bad. And it's got 3 offensive guard. Comes with 3 offensive guard. The water one is actually legit. This one's actually legit. This one's garbage. This is probably the reason why I crafted it, because this one's slightly weak. But I probably forgot about this one. This one's good. This one's good. So the one that I really need is just paralysis. Like, that's it. Paralysis is the one thing that we most definitely need. Where's paralysis one? Yeah, this is the one we most definitely need. So let's try for another one of those. Gun lance. How many paralysis do we have? Ooh, we only have enough for 2 more, I think. That's 2 paralysis attack and another paralysis attack.
Ready to get to work?
Our Genesis. And now let's upgrade it.
All right, let's see what we can come
We're gonna get the good rolls this time, boys. The good rolls. Only the good rolls. What was that? What is it with the affinity boosts, bro? Stop! We don't want affinity! I literally gave the weapon attack infusion. Stop with affinity, okay? It's a gun lance. Please. We can't crit. Please, no, stop. I'm gonna break it down. We're gonna make another one.
technology.
Gonna make another one. It is the only gun lance that I would want is a paralysis one. And even then, it's not that great. Final attempt. And then after this, we're going to go do something else because I don't like spending too much time spinning slot machines. It's actually my least favorite part of Monster Hunter is when it comes down to spinning slot machines. Bit of a turnoff.
Doesn't love a little ancient technology.
Okay, let's go.
Ready to get to work?
I have Blast. The Blast gun lance is actually really good. Still, 2 affinity boosts. Why? It just wants to sell me on affinity all day. It's terrible. I'm no. We're not. I'm not touching it again. Fuck this. Anyway,
Got something in
this is what we want to do. This is what matters. We need Guardian Doshaguma shenanigans. Also, is there any of these in here that I was looking to craft? I mean, the resistance ones, I kind of feel like I don't have to. Because I feel like I'm not really going to equip those. Constitution we probably should craft. Because that might come in handy at some point. Power Charm we should definitely craft as well. We're going to need a Wyvern Gem for that one. Breaker Charm we can actually craft right now. Phoenix Charm. We need Guardian Sacred Fenders and Zoo-Woo. Sanity we don't need. Imbibe. Earplugs. Windproof. Guardian Doshaguma. Looks like Guardian Doshaguma is like a big part of our hunts. Intimidator, Speed Eating, Wide Range. Wide Range might come in handy. So we'll craft that one too. Maintenance for sure. Extension. I don't think I need Item Prolonger. Or Free Meal. Geology. No, because we have the deco. We can just make like a gathering set, which I think we have made. Hey, we can upgrade Part Breaker already. Nice. Okay. So, looking at our list here. Fitness probably should be the first one, so we need a Jarakan. A Jarakan. What's 4A? Oh, right. A Jarakan, Zuwu, and Guardian Sacred Feathers. Okay.
Fit you to a T.
A Jarakan. I kind of feel like I should use a different gun lens, though. Keep things interesting. And I've also seen something that I kind of wanted to try out as well. So, somebody was combining the regeneration on Zoshia with the regeneration of haste and recovery. And I kind of want to try that out. What parts would I use for that? Let me see. We should actually go up to the Smithy because she displays it in a better way. Let's unequip all of our stuff.
Sure.
This is just magazine attack. Okay. Forge armor.
Get
So, for the Numinous, we definitely want the ones that come with 2 Agitator, I feel like. So, belt and chest. So that would give us Arkveld's head,
Suvar.
not Guardian, regular Arkveld. Convert element. We could get full convert element if we went for that. Oh, we only get 2 convert element. Ooh, that's gonna get a little bit rough though. It's gonna get rough to get that coupled together with haste and recovery and still get all of the other skills that I usually get. I don't know if all that healing is worth it. So we'd be doing do.
Suvar.
And then Mizu Greaves because they're broken OP. So what does that put us at? We get full oh wait, I already have like... So we get 2 burst,
Suvar.
1 agitator. So we will need 3 burst. And then we won't have enough for agitator, so we need to get burst here, which I'm not too happy about. So you get burst there. Then we'll need agitator. And burst here. Let's actually put agitator down here. Okay, we only get 2 convert element. Next up, we would obviously want counter, because that's my jam. We don't get any evade extender, which fucking blows. No part breaker as well. We could get like flare on here or some. Not sure how I feel about this one.
Suvar.
The new scarf is not out yet. Playing without Iron Wall, that's a bold decision. What do you mean? What, having guard too is not that big of a deal. Hey Drakmoth, what's up? Yes, there is going to be another Conscast in the near future. I'm recording it today. You have another weapon guide in mind? Longsword's probably the next one. For right now, I'm never going to swap out of my main, guys. I'm going to play other weapons, but I'm never going to swap out of Gunlance totally. It's never going to happen. They would have to remove it from the game. I don't know what one deck of Wonder I would use here. I think like Flayer's the only thing that I would want there. And then in here we do Protection. Although to be honest, I think I'd rather have just like... I think I'd rather have another Evade, another Jumping Deco. I don't know how I feel about this set. Subar. Subar. Which one's this one, by the way? Oh, this is the ice one. Let's actually swap that. For blast. Maybe. I don't know, we'll figure that out. Let's try this out, why not? Okay, show me what you got for me, game. We need to be hunting Balahars or Chematrices, it seems like. Oh, Settlement is having monster troubles. Not anymore, it's not. Seems like the monster troubles are over. I don't know why I would want to have... Oh my! Tempered Gore Magala? Sure, why not? Hey Mustang, what's up? Another day using you to practice some Portuguese. Went back to Monster GU a bit last week and got my butt kicked by the Great Macau. Like, listen, you know the meme? Let me show you guys, okay? Listen, about that comment you just made, that you got your butt kicked by a Great Macau. Listen, here's what I'll say about that.
I'll ride with you. There, that's our target.
What the? Come on, man.
I gathered some
Show me the image.
check your field power.
There it is. That's what I can say about the comment if you getting your butt kicked by a Great Macau. Anyway.
My lights are flashing before me here.
How you doing, gory old buddy? So good to see ya. I always like going for wounds I'm never going to get. Oh, I actually parried it. That's what you get for all that greed, bitch! That's what you get! Hey, Kelzoha.
You okay?
Family's
Nothing
doing
broken?
okay. Kid's having some social struggles at school. He is apparently on a good path for becoming a bully. Which is something that I have not taken lightly. The problem is, because of the fact that he's now been diagnosed with ADHD, it's very hard to discipline those actions, because usually they just tend to backfire. But yeah. Oh, I got him. Nice. Got his ass in the legs. Miss me. Oh, God. That hurts. Testing the limits of the set by just not healing.
This'll freshen you up quick. Leave it to me. Heels and back.
I think my other set's better. You're gonna settle down or I'm gonna put you down, son. You're gonna settle down or we're gonna put you in the ground, Sonny Jim. Was not your son bullied at school first? Yup. But that's not a good thing. We're not just supposed to perpetuate the cycle of bullying. It's like, oh, I was bullied, so now it's my turn to bully somebody else. It's like, that's not what I want. That's not what anybody should want. That doesn't make it okay. It just makes everything worse. But yeah, the joys of parenting.
This way to the shot track.
bastard. How dare you? Give me my heals. Rip! I was looking at chat. Big time slacking today, but yeah, I prefer the comfiness of my own set. Gonna swap in after this quest. Although I think that for Gore Magala, the frenzy virus is probably making it hard for the set to do what it's trying to do.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
And then I want to talk about the comment that I just saw in chat. We'll get into it. Boom. Oh sure, blame us. It is your fault. It is your fault.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
Look at all our ingredients. We should whip out the barbecue grill. Calm the mind.
So, Angie Axial says, this game is already dead in a way. Capcom needs to change a lot of stuff because the magic isn't there anymore. So I want to dive into that. What do you mean by the magic isn't there anymore? Like, what exactly do you mean the magic isn't there anymore?
That's another quest
I kind of feel like a lot of people nowadays have the live service brain rot thing. And unless a game has like fucking 2,000 hours from the get-go, it's garbage. The content is over for now and the addition is slow. I mean,
A little gathering goes a long way.
I think that it's hard to say this, but I think that a lot of people just don't get that even though certain Monster Hunter entries have had some form of endgame, most of the time, the reason the Monster Hunter community hunts monsters and does things, it's because it's fun. Like, that's it. That's just it. You know? It's fun to hunt monsters. That's the end. That is the end game. Like, people weren't playing 3 Ultimate because there was some never-ending treadmill that you would hop on and keep playing because, oh, there's always another reward. There's always another plus 2% damage to go chase. That's not why people play those games. You know? Now, in 4 Ultimate, it's a little bit different because there was some type of endgame system in that one. The guild weapons or whatever. But even Gaijin Hunter decided not to engage in that. He would do other things that were more fun for him. Monster Hunter is live service-ish, though. The ish is the important part. Like, I'm happy playing Monster Hunter and being able to be done. Like, this is fine for me, and I've said this multiple times. I like the ability to be done. To just be like, oh no, I've done my set. Which is basically where we're at right now. Like, I am crafting other things for, you know, when the inevitable Ultimate expansion comes, or if some piece of gear comes out that I might be able to take advantage of some of these charms or other things that I'm hunting. But it's like, in terms of my peak set, it's done. Like, it's done. It's not even the one that I'm using right now. It's probably 2 of them. It's this one, the Scorcher 2, that I really like because I think it's fun. We'll actually play that one for a little bit. So it's the Scorcher 2, which I play for fun, and it is the other one, which is the one that I have like 3-piece Zoshia for Glorious Agitator, and then 1-piece Mizu and 1-piece Raidao Gamma. That's like my peak set, and it's done. And I like being able to get there. And now that it's done, I can just play the game for fun. I think that is one of the things that a lot of people forget. That you can, in fact, just play games for fun. Like, just play the game because it's fun for you to play the game. That is an acceptable thing to do. You can't re-experience discovering Monster Hunter for the first time just because it doesn't give you a solid object that there's always more to... Yeah, exactly. You're never going to be able to re-experience Monster Hunter for the first time.
I'll get ready too.
I still remember the first time I played Freedom Unite at my friend's house. It was a magical moment because that's when I finally understood how the game works. Wait, we need... We don't have... Why can I not open the goddamn map, bro? Oh, because we're already in the quest. Okay, never mind. Let me grab... Let's go. Nice little cookout. Give me the meat. Give me the mud shrimp. Give me the wild seed oil. For reasons. And people say, like, it's okay to have less monsters. See, I didn't say it's okay to have less monsters. That's one of the things that I criticized in my review. I expected 40 monsters, or close to 40 monsters, for this title. And there weren't 40 monsters. But there are other things that are fun to do in the game. You know, there's not 40 monsters, but there's still plenty of content to do. But yeah, that's one of the things that I criticized in my review. I expected more. I do think there is an aspect of people coming over from Iceborne and Sunbreak and not realizing that this is a base game. I swear that normal seems to do more hits than wide when it comes to Drake Auger. But then I tested in the pillar and it doesn't really pan out. It's really strange. I need to test these two gun lenses. Multiplayer has always been easy 3-minute beatdown in any Monster Hunter. No. I do not agree with that statement at all. Oh my god, that was a little bit too abusive. Damn it, I just needed one more. Why don't you let me have that one? Wonder if you can proc the thing from this. I don't think you can proc Scorcher on this, right? That'd be so overpowered. Damn you. Yeah, I don't think that you can proc it with this.
That's my partner.
That's what's up. Wonder if, like, World in the end, you'll end up missing this base game? I mean, the thing that you need to realize, one of the main reasons why I miss the base game of World is because I actually didn't like some of the changes that were made with Iceborne. Content-wise, Iceborne got amazing content, but some of the mechanical changes actually made it worse. So, obviously we have the Clutch Claw, right? Clutch Claw is always going to be a point of contention. Some people like it, some people hate it. I thought that there was a lot of fun things to do with Clutch Claw, like ramming a monster against another one. The first, like, 5-10 times you do that, it's such a thrill, such an adrenaline pumping thing where you're like, yeah, I grabbed that monster, I slapped that bitch, and then I slammed him into the other one. I fucking did that. That was amazing, right? But then when you realize that, like, yeah, now you have to do this every time. I mean, you know, you don't have to do it, but now you're expected to do it every single time you're fighting another monster. You're expected to, like, go and, you know, ram the monster against one of the other monsters and so on and so forth. Which, yeah. Let's go do Gravios. I don't even know what I need from Gravios, but let's go ahead and do one of those. Which one? How long is this one here? 20 minutes? Where's the other one? This one. 1 minute. I highly doubt we'll be able to even make the quest for that one, but let's try. And then there was also the addition of the Wyvern Stake Blast, which is garbage. Like, I'd rather do Heat Gauge than Wyvern Stake Blast. It's literally that bad. So, yeah. You know? It was two things that made my experience significantly worse. That's why I end up missing base World way more. Like, for instance, if you look at Rise and you look at Sunbreak, I wouldn't say, oh, I miss base Rise experience. Because Sunbreak just built on top of that, and it was still a ton of fun. It didn't introduce mechanics that significantly took away from what Rise brought. You know? Although I think Longsword mains probably miss base Rise. Was that maybe too much on the nose? Yeah, but basically, I kind of feel like that was the situation, right? Longsword mains got their version of Wyvern Stake Blast in Sunbreak. Man, this guy laser happy. Oof.
We've got more company. Look out!
No, there's no exact date on Lagi as of yet. No. No, he put my ass to sleep. Oi! Oh, nice. The other one came along.
Terrain there. I think we can use it in combat. Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
No. Did they both fall asleep? Interesting. No, I would never do something. Oh, really? I don't have bombs? Okay, fuck it then. The other one instantly ditched.
Hang on tight. Don't get shaken off. Time to go on the offensive.
Yeah, we're breaking something. Am I getting through to you? That was really vicious, and it looked very personal. That's what I thought. I'll be coming after you in a bit, sir. Don't worry about it. Wait, why am I following that one? Let's go after our main target, please.
I'll ride with you.
Classic where he never misses a meal but forgets to restock before hunting. Who needs restock? We haven't even healed. This isn't even like my comfy set. Wait, is this a new one? Are there 3 Gravioses in here right now?
This ought to put a dent in it.
What the hell are we doing, bro? Yeah, there's 3 Gravios in here right now. Bro, it's getting a little bit out of control.
On my way there.
This is a grave situation. What the why? Why are there no red boys? This is bullshit.
Heels inbound.
Okay, well, I know you're sleeping, but fuck you. I gambled and I lost. We were playing a game of chicken and I blanked. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! My guy! That's a lot of damage, sir.
Let's cleanse that stat.
Especially when there's no red boys and I'm already taking damage.
It looks angry.
I gambled on that wound, and once again I lost. See, this is one of the interesting things about the hot potion, cold potion discussion. See, for a lot of people, they're like, it doesn't matter, it's just a potion. But see, right now, the fact that I am in danger, because obviously I didn't bring a hot potion, and I didn't find a red boy to help me. It's way more immersive that like, hey, it's hot here, therefore you're taking fire damage continuously. So you have to heal yourself continuously. Unless you go back and you find another way to deal with it. Like, I don't know how to explain this to people. That's the thing. Because a lot of people will straight up not understand. They're like, oh, it's a hassle. And it's like, yes, that's the point. And that's how I like it. A lot of people can't accept that some of us like this aspect of the game. It's weird. You don't need them if you wear only one deco. Sure! There you go. There's another way of dealing with it. Then why can't it be in the game?
That's my partner.
You know? Single learning gunlance, most of them viable. You want to go Guardian Arkveld if you really want like the meta one. But mostly any gunlance that has strong shelling, you can use. But the best one, by far, is the one that has the Guardian Arkveld. It's way better than everything else. What would your returning monster be for Title Update 3? Duran Moran, baby. Duran Moran. Oh, look, another Wyvern deco. Oh, let's do that.
Have everything?
Is this a mining node? Do that.
I'll go on ahead then.
Just like flinching. You don't like it, use a level 1 deco, problem solved. See, but on flinching, I'm actually even more extreme. On flinching, I'm an extremist, okay? You should get rid of the level 1 deco. You should. And it would be better for everyone. I'm an extremist. I will not be moved from that. Nobody can convince me otherwise. It would be a better game if we did not have any way of preventing flinching from other players. Sorry. It is what it is. I will not be deterred. I will not be unconvinced. Tell him I'll die on that hill beside you. Let's go, Ark. You and me, baby. You and me against the world. Nah, I think it would absolutely be better. I know that for a lot of people, like, but it's inconvenient, it's this, it's that, and the other, and the longsword, and the tripping, and Yes. You wanna know what was one of the coolest things? Like, when I was, I think this was during the podcast when I was talking to Tragic. I gotta have Tragic back up for another podcast. I haven't spoken to him in a hot minute. But, like, Tragic, for those of you who don't know, is someone who is responsible for a lot of gameplay mechanics in Remnant 2. And so I was talking to Tragic and talking to him about, whatchamacallit, the friendly fire in Remnant 2. And I was like, a lot of people don't like friendly fire. And you know what he said? He said, well, that's too bad. I was like, fucking most based answer ever, dude. Like, a lot of players don't like friendly fire, and he's like, that's too bad, huh? That's too fucking bad. Guess what? It's still in our game. I guess a lot of players gonna have to learn to deal with that shit or play by themselves. That's a damn shame. That was based as fuck, dude. I was also telling him about the puzzles, how they have like these really weird puzzles in Remnant 2. And I was like, man, a lot of players don't like those puzzles. And he's like, yeah, that's too bad. And then I got to a part that I didn't agree with him. I was like, you know what? I don't like the final boss of your game. I think that boss is some hot garbage. And he's like, that's too bad. He's like, yeah, it's too bad, man. Maybe you should get good. Have you tried getting good? He didn't say that. But he did say that he received feedback from a lot of people where it's like some people can't stand it, like me. But a lot of people said it's the best boss fight they've ever experienced in their whole lives. So, break! Nope, no break. It's time for Slap Lance. I was hoping it wasn't gonna reach me, but it did. Damn, he got busted up real bad. Real bad. Really, that's not gonna hit? Come on, let me touch that wound. Let me just touch it. Just to see what'll happen. Oh, what do I gotta do to bust that tail, bro? I still feel like there's something wrong with shelling and part damage. Breaking tails in this game for a gun lance is damn near impossible.
That one. Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Looks like the monster dropped something.
Friendly fire is great when playing with people you know. When playing with random people, it's bad and annoying. The reason why friendly fire is bad and annoying is because nobody has any etiquette when they're playing a video game with friendly fire. And the reason people don't have etiquette when they're playing video games with friendly fire is because not enough video games have friendly fire. That's the way that I see it. But, you know, they each their own. I'm not gonna force my viewpoint on people. Let's get another Gravios. You already did cannot cut, just break. No, but I mean like in general. And I don't think we even broke it. What other games do it like Monster Hunter? In terms of friendly fire? I mean, there used to be plenty of them. Not as much nowadays. Oh, I forgot to sharpen.
Get a load of these claws.
Careful. Oopsie. Do we have more? There should be. Oh, 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 ow, 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 ow. There should be more. God, I love Convert Element. I find jumping off of slides much harder in Wilds. Feel Monster Hunter Wilds is missing something. I think I had more fun with Monster Hunter World. If Monster Hunter World was your first, that would be a reason why that would be more fun, because it's a journey of discovery. Are you actually fucking leaving, you son of a bitch? He actually left. He just fucking ditched. Bitch made. Bro is bitch made to the extreme. Disgusting behavior. Still gonna kill your cousin.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
What the fuck? New Udra is here to help out. Damn! Thanks, New Udra.
Got it on the ground.
Damn! Doing all the work. Thank you. Well, bye-bye, Nudra. Eesh. Here's a present. Oh, I missed it twice. That was terrible. Hey, will we continue the Expedition 33 streams at some point? Next on the docket is going to be Doom Dark Ages because I'm having a ton of fun with that. Then we'll probably do Expedition 33, hopefully before the next games that I want to check out start popping off.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Too many games right now. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's like a golden age of gaming right now. But yet the dominant news is that everything is bad. I'm just like, bro, we got Expedition 33, Oblivion remaster, friggin' Wilds is still dropping content updates, Doom Dark Ages, No Rest for the Wicked also dropped an update. There's 2 more games getting launched here pretty soon. And then there's also Night Rain at the end of the month. And then on the next month, there's Death Stranding 2. Oh shit. New Udra, what the fuck, bro? I thought we were buddies. I thought we were in this together. Why are you doing me dirty like this? I don't think I need New Udra though, so I'm probably gonna bow out of here after this. Maria, I live your hairstyle reminds me of my father's father. Bro, what the fuck? Did you just really come in here from South Africa and just drop that bomb on me? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, excuse me? Oh, man. I know that my audience is big in South Africa because of Akalon. It's Akalon. He's getting that South African demographic popping off in my channel. That burn hit harder than lava? Yeah. Marie, where would you rate Wilds in order of Monster Hunter games? I don't know. The thing is, I don't usually think about those things all that much. I usually have a very hard time choosing which one's my favorite game. For the longest time, I had this conflict in my head, like, do I like Dark Souls more or Monster Hunter World more? That was like a big conflict in my head. But I don't think about it that much. It's like if I had to rate them right now, in terms of like, for starters, you'd only be able to do it with base games. And the thing is, there's not that many base games that I can even compare it with. So of the base games that I've played, it would be Try, And I didn't even play Try all the way, so that's not even fair. But it would be Try, and then Generations, and then World and Rise. And in the middle of those, it's like World sits at the top. This one would probably be second, and then Rise would be third. Now, if you want to compare it with, like, Ultimate Expansion, I just don't think that it's a very fair comparison at that point. We'd have to wait for Wild's Ultimate Expansion to be able to compare that. But, like, right now, it's very close to World. I love World. I think I like World more than this, but it's not like a massive fucking gap. It's like, I think I like World more, but I like this one a lot as well. GUFU World Wilds. Well, I mean, like I said, you're comparing Ultimate Editions. You know, I mean, you can compare GU to Iceborne. I think that's fair. You can compare Freedom Unite to Iceborne. I think that's fair. But comparing GU and Freedom Unite to Base Wilds, I don't think that's a very fair comparison. Wilds is top 1 simply because of weapon designs. I mean, again, different people are going to value different things. I value challenge much higher than a lot of people, I think. And therefore, World is the one that I prefer. Generations is still better than Wilds. No, sir. Like, listen, you're talking to somebody who is one of the foremost defenders of hunting simulation, of preparation before your hunts, and all of that stuff. But 5 fucking hours of optional gathering quests, bro? 5 fucking hours? And like, the first 3 ranks? That's some fucking... Nah, man. Hell no. You can just not do them. You can. That is an option. You can just not do them. But I like doing optional quests. That's the thing, right? And because I like doing optional quests, I had to do them. Let me tell you, I got really comfortable with playing Prowlers. It was like, I remember it being 5 or 6. It was probably more than 5. It was probably like 6 hours of me just like fucking running around gathering mushrooms. And it was like, I was even doing gathering of things that I didn't even need. Because like, I don't mind gathering like herbs and honey and things that you need. Because these are things you're going to be using to hunt. But like, it was gather this account item. Now gather this other account item. And now this other account item. And I'm just like, oh. All right then. Let's go ahead and do this one. Do you see the Steam player numbers on Steam? Why is it so low? Please answer this, Ruri. Well, let's see. Why would... For starters, I don't know what the numbers are right now, but we can check. Steam charts, Monster Hunter Wilds. 25,000 people. Do you think this is low? Follow. This one doesn't even have. This one doesn't have it yet. What's another game that came out recently? Let's look at Expeditions 33. This is currently one of the hottest games of the moment. It's got 44,000 people playing it. Came out. When did this come out? I don't know. It was earlier in April. Came out close to the end of April. Whatever. 83,000 peak concurrents. On a 24-hour peak, 54,000. This game came out in February. At the end of February, so let's call it like at the start of March. Like, this is perfectly normal unless your game is a live service. It had 2 million. No, it didn't. It had 1,179,000. And these numbers don't last forever. Like, whenever these numbers extend themselves for fucking years, that's an anomaly. Most video games have like a big bump up at the beginning and then a downturn. So it's like, again, it's not a live service game. I think that a lot of people are just like, no, it needs to be a live service, needs to provide me with 10,000 hours. No, it's not that game. It's just not that game. Oh, man, I lost that one? Oh, it's 5 strength Shay Wu? Let's do that. This is live service. No, it's not. It's not a live... Why do we have this idea that Monster Hunter is a live service game? I fundamentally disagree with that. And I hope it never becomes one either. I hope it never becomes a live service game. And it's like, look, if you believe that it is a live service game, then yeah, it failed. It failed miserably. You know, it only sold 10 million copies, which is absolute, you know, terrible numbers. And, you know, it just failed as a live service. Except it's not. It's not trying to be. It's just not. That's all there is to it. What's your idea about Frontier? Never really played Frontier. I think that there's a lot of people that need to go try out GU. If you don't have enough things to do in Wilds, GU will give you that everlasting grind that a lot of people are looking for. I highly doubt that there's going to be anybody that's going to come in here with less than 500 hours under their belt saying like, oh man, I've done everything there was to do in GU. Try Hyper Devil Joe, I did. Hyper monsters aren't even that bad. EX Deviants, that's when you're talking. Them's the real deal.
Leave this to me. Heels in back.
Pretty sure I did solo Hyper Joe. Damn it, he has such weird movesets. I've never memorized them. Need to download Shei Wu's move pack. Bro, I'm about to cart over here. Uh-oh. Nice. Saved by, Gipsros. Gift flash, Shei Wu. Oh, it doesn't matter. Has no effect. New games you're looking forward to releasing later this year? I mean, I kind of want to play Death Stranding. I don't think that people will want to watch me play that, though, which kind of sucks. There's this game coming out called Blade of... Is it Blade of Fire? I think it's only coming out on Epic, though. So I know that one's going to struggle a bit. And then there's Tainted Grail that I also want to check out. Waiting for the 1.0 release. So yeah. There's actually quite a few of them. And then naturally there's Night Rain. Ow. Why no Palico? I have Palico. It's right there. I've been trying to use the Slam Burst. I just still don't feel, even though I've heard, I don't know if people were saying that it was Cowslayer who said it, but I just don't feel like it's that much more effective than Wyvern Stake Full Blast. Didn't know you liked Death Stranding. I ate a lot of shit sandwiches for saying that I liked Death Stranding. I ate a lot of shit sandwiches back in the day when the game came out and everybody wanted Metal Gear Solid 6 or 7 or whatever the fuck we're on. And they didn't get that. And they got a completely different game that I was super excited for playing and showing it to people. Jesus Christ, people hated that game. I can't wait until people start glazing it now, that it's hype and trendy to glaze the game. I can't wait for that part. People are gonna go like, oh my god, Death Stranding 2 is the game that Death Stranding 1 was meant to be. I can't wait for those articles to come out, because it's gonna happen, okay? There's gonna be a ton of people that are gonna be like, ah, this is the game that it was meant to be all along. Ah, yes, yes. And it's probably going to be a bunch of bullshit because I don't even think that it's that different. I saw some coverage from SkillUp, and SkillUp himself was saying it's not that different. There's like more options for aggressive play earlier on in the game, but other than that, it's Death Stranding. And I was like, yeah, I can't wait for people to start glazing it now that it's trendy to do so. What's with the latency on your voice? If you're getting latency, you probably need to refresh your browser. I just don't like this rotation. I need to do some independent testing. Check Cowslayer's findings on this. If he even said it, because I don't know. People in chat, I think, told me that he said it, but I haven't actually checked. But if Cowslayer said it, it's probably true. Because my man does some proper testing.
Leave this to me. Meals inbound.
Oh, it worked, my bad. No, it happens. It's normal, it's fine. It's because I like to send way too much quality to the YouTube servers, and then sometimes it starts lagging. Because, like, we're streaming at 30,000 bit rate, which is probably more than what we need, but I'm an absolute pig when it comes to bit rate. I'm a disgusting hog. I hog all the bandwidth. So I've heard people say he actually still takes damage while he's in this state. I don't think that's the case, so we're going to put it to the test.
Power up. Activate. Moving to a new area.
Maybe he does. Ha 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 ha.
That one.
He does, but he can't die. It's extremely reduced. Yeah, it's probably very little. I should have actually carved them. Would have been better, but... I still don't get that Death Stranding. Is it Uber Eats Simulator? So, I think that, and this is the analogy that I've always made, I think the reason a lot of people don't understand Death Stranding is because they're not into space trucking video games. They're just like trucking games in general, because there's a lot of people that are even like into Truck Simulator and stuff like that, so they probably get it too. But in my case, it's because of space trucking video games. So let me tell you guys about one of my favorite fantasies in video games. When it comes to space games, I've always loved the idea if you're getting like a ship that's kind of like a cargo ship, but at the same time it's a little bit agile, so it can take cargo, it can invade authorities, do all these things. And then you do like some smuggling runs, right? So you'll go up to a space station, you'll pick up a product that's worth way more on some other station, and then bonus points if that product happens to be like contraband or something, because that just adds to the fantasy, right? And you go there and you pick up that product and you take it over to the other space station and then you sell it. And then with a profit, you upgrade your ship, you got a better ship, you got a bigger cargo hold. And then you go to the space station and you keep faring. Then you find other space stations that have other profitable products that you can sell in different space stations. And this is like the concept of space trucking. You're not actually doing any combat or anything like that. You're just moving from station to station, ferrying goods. You kind of like, it's like future truck driver, right? Just carrying goods from one place to another, selling them. Like the Millennium Falcon, exactly, which just happens to be my favorite sci-fi ship of all time. Like the Millennium Falcon. That's the idea, right? So I used to do space trucking in Elite Dangerous. Loved doing that. Loved messing around with that stuff. So that's one of the things that I attributed to me liking Death Stranding. Because it's essentially the same thing, except you're not doing it in a ship. You're a guy. You're a guy and you got these packages and you're taking them to places and they reward you afterwards, right? And then you can get upgrades. You're like, oh, now I have like these leg stabilizers and I can carry more weight. Now I have like this bigger backpack and I can carry more things. Now I have like a bike. I have like all of these things. And you keep getting these upgrades that let you carry more and more and more and take more packages and do more things, right? And that's kind of like the thing that clicked for me. I also liked the story, which was some crazy Kojima nonsensory popping off on all cylinders, right? But that's why I liked it. I thought it was cool. So I liked Death Stranding. I liked it a lot. And a lot of people gave me shit. They called me a shill. They said that I was a Kojima stan, despite the fact that the only Metal Gear Solid I actually played was Metal Gear Solid 1 and then Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. mean, I played Guns of the Patriots for a little bit, I think, but not too much. And it's like, these are the two Kojima games that I played. And people are like, oh, you're just fucking glazing Kojima's like, no, I just fucking like the game. When are people going to learn? If I say I like a game, I just like the game. There's no fucking hidden agenda behind it. Guess what? I've gotten codes to review that I've said I didn't like. It happens. My job requires me to make deliveries. You're saying I have to deliver when I'm gaming? I mean, I'm guessing if you do that for a living, you're probably not going to like Death Stranding. Kojima wasn't thinking of the average mailman when he created the Death Stranding experience, okay? He wasn't thinking of your average UPS driver. He wasn't thinking about that at all. I will say that. Let's go beat up on this Utuna. You didn't play Metal Gear Solid 2? I didn't. I also didn't play 3. Ruri wants to make the Kessel Run. Yes! I do want to make the Kessel Run! You should have seen the crazy shenanigans I would get into in Elite Dangerous. I mean, some of you did see it during my Elite Dangerous arc. At one point, we did a live stream on Twitch. It was like 13 hours because we had to do this thing for some engineering quest or whatever that required us to travel 5,000 light years. It took me 13 hours to go 5,000 light years away and come back to the place that I was at in the bubble. And it was an amazing stream. It was really awesome. I forget if we took the clipper or the cutter on that one. But yeah, that was fucking sick. Your YouTuber being constantly called shill or doomer or glazer comes with it does. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. And here's the thing. I can't even blame people for thinking about that. Unless they've seen, like, my work for years, then they should know better. But most people, I can't even blame them because truth is, there are a lot of people that are doing some shady shit. You know? There's a lot of people that are doing some really shady shit in this space, so I can't really blame them for being careful. Because it's the old adage, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't get fooled again. I haven't killed old Belly Flop in a hot minute. Not as angry as I am. Get back here. I want to hit you in that gnarly looking wound you got there, buddy. What does his armor scale actually do? Reduces damage for a little bit. Miz and Jamal, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat, appreciate the support. Thank you. Howdy, Shield Man. By your logic, I'm more of a dwarf than you are because I drill oil wells. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Wait, wasn't there a meal in Kunafa? Because I distinctly remember seeing something about that. I'm thinking about abandoning this quest. Going to Kunafa. Doing this later. Yeah, I think that's a solid idea. Let's go to Kunafa, get a meal. Let's get some food. Curious, what's your game of the year at the moment? Monster Hunter Wilds. Metal Gear Solid is one of the most important franchises of the 2000s. When Metal Gear Solid 4 dropped, I was like, whoa. Yeah, it is. But at that point in time, I was playing World of Warcraft, so nothing mattered to me. Wait, where was I was promised a meal. Oh, this is some bullshit, bro. I abandoned that quest for nothing. God damn it. We got scammed, boys. I can't believe Yasai would do me like that. Yasai just did me super dirty. Yasai just... Oh, God, no. I didn't mean to... Oh, well. It's done now. Expedition 33. I know that for a lot of people it's going to be Expedition 33. I think that's fine. I don't like. Listen, I'm not gonna try to convince you otherwise. People like what they like. I like Wilds. Wilds is my game of the year. Right now, could change. There's more games coming out, but right now, Wilds is definitely my game of the year. Do, 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 do. Let's actually see all of the things that we can craft right now, and then see which ones we should add on to the list. Oh, I still haven't done friggin' Guardian stuff, so there's probably a lot of things I can't do. Forge upgrade from, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that, can't do, okay. Wait. Don't I have to upgrade this one? Oh, these are the ones we can do, so I haven't crafted it yet. Oh, I needed the Wyvern Gem. Okay. Get that one. Get that one. Get that one. Damn, that's not a whole lot. We should definitely do at least a Guardian Doshaguma. Is there? Oh, man. And he just left, too. No, there's one there. There's one there. Do, 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 do. Honestly, don't get the hype about Expedition 33. Expedition 33 is a phenomenal game. I understand why people get super hyped about it. I don't think I'm as hyped as a lot of people are about the game, but I really like it. I think it's a really fun game. Right, Card? Thank you very much for being Wrestling Goddess for 16 months. Tip of the hat, appreciate support. Thank you. My birthday! Happy birthday, right, Card? Good stuff, bro. Dude, a new soul sacrifice. Bro. Imagine. Key 3. Key 3 next month, bro. Key 3 happens. Boom. New soul sacrifice gets announced. Wham bam. Onimusha is 2026, right? I want to play that. Any predictions on which collabs we might be getting? I think the surefire bet is Street Fighter 6, but the surprise thing that I would love to see is Dragon's Dogma. But Street Fighter 6 or Devil May Cry are the most likely suspects, I would imagine.
This'll freshen you up quick.
This is so evil. He's like, let me leave. I just want to leave. I just want to leave. Stop. No more pain. I'm out of flash pods. You're in luck. Oh, man. Oh man, that's rough. That do be rough.
We're getting paid well for that one.
This is a rare research opportunity.
But anyway, team, I gotta get ready for the podcast that I'm gonna be doing in a bit. I hope you guys will enjoy it. This is gonna be a bit of a surprise one. I don't know if people will be expecting. It's gonna be about wilds, obviously. But yeah. I'm going to get ready for that podcast. If you guys enjoyed today's stream, then hit it up with a like, subscribe, bell notification icon, all of that jazz. Really, really helps out. I'm also going to be working on that longsword video. And later today, there's going to be another Doom Dark Ages stream. So I hope you guys will show up for that because Doom with a shield is a ton of fun. And I've been having a blast with that. And you guys will get to see me play a boomer shooter. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. Stay strong. Stay safe. Peace out.